Navigating Uncertainty: The Impact of Trump's Trade Policies on Agoa and South Africa. The future of the African Growth and Opportunity Act, Agoa, under former President Donald Trump's administration, has sparked serious concerns for South Africa, a key beneficiary of this trade platform. Agoa has played a crucial role in enhancing trade relationships between the United States and sub-Saharan Africa. However, Trump's dynamic and often confrontational trade policy poses potential threats to the stability and benefits that Agoa offers to nations like South Africa. Trump's tenure saw him leveraging tariffs and economic sanctions as tools for negotiating more favorable terms for the U.S. His approach involved an aggressive reassessment of existing trade agreements that sometimes led to tariff impositions aimed at drawing countries back to the negotiating table. This tactic was evident in his initial threats of heavy tariffs on Canada and Mexico, which eventually morphed into new arrangements favorable to the U.S., leaving ongoing restrictions on China. Amid these shifts in U.S. trade policies, South Africa found itself in a precarious position when it faced direct criticism from Trump over its land reform policies, specifically the move to legalize the expropriation bill. Trump's critical tweets and threats to reconsider U.S. aid to South Africa triggered a national dialogue on the future of bilateral relations between the two nations. This scenario was a prime example of Trump using economic influence as a means to exert political pressure. Furthermore, Trump's hypocrisy was notable in his domestic advocacy for eminent domain, the government's right to seize private property for public projects, while criticizing similar land reforms in South Africa. This double standard not only revealed a strategic use of economic policies as political weapons, but also highlighted the inherent risks in South Africa's reliance on U.S. trade policies swayed by political motivations. Agoa provides duty-free access to the U.S. market for qualifying African nations, and South Africa has been a significant beneficiary. Projections had estimated trade under Agoa to potentially exceed $6.5 billion by 2024. Key industries including automotive, agriculture, and winemaking have thrived under this arrangement. An abrupt change in Agoa's terms or South Africa's status could force these sectors to seek alternative markets, underscoring the need for economic diversification to safeguard against geopolitical shifts. The debate around Agoa is not just about trade, but also involves broader geopolitical tensions, especially given South Africa's increasingly close ties with China and its critical stance on international issues like Israel's policies in Gaza. These factors contribute to U.S. apprehensions about South Africa's alignment and its continued eligibility for Agoa benefits, with some U.S. legislators suggesting that South Africa should no longer be viewed just as a developing nation, but rather as a higher-income country. The situation encapsulates the broader implications of Trump's trade policies on international relations and trade dynamics. It exposes the vulnerabilities of over-reliance on a single foreign market and highlights the necessity for countries like South Africa to broaden their economic partnerships and reduce dependency on unpredictable trade arrangements. The ongoing uncertainties regarding Agoa under Trump's policy legacy suggest that local businesses and policymakers in South Africa must remain vigilant and proactive in cultivating a diverse and resilient economic environment. While the future of Agoa, under such fluctuating U.S. policies, remains uncertain, it is clear that global trade is increasingly intersecting with political power plays, requiring a strategic and less dependent approach in international commerce. Thank you for choosing Satori News.